Today morning, somebody forwarded me a video, which was an excellent video about how to detect lifestyle diseases and some of the important diseases just by a simple breath test. It was a very simple device in the video shown that just with the help of breath, they could detect the early detection of diseases like diabetes, Alzheimer's, and even cancer, many more diseases. So it was detecting just with the power of breath, and it was such a simple test, and I felt amazed. Wow. It also explained that how before the actual symptoms or actual parameters of diseases are seen in your blood test or scans, you can detect whether you're having that particular disease, Alzheimer's disease or cancer or diabetes. So early detection was made possible by a simple test. Now, then I was initially very impressed. Wow, this is so good. We can detect so early. And then suddenly my mind asked me, then what? So if you detect early, then what do you do? So if you detect diabetes early, that you know that you have a high risk of having diabetes, so what do you do? If you know that you are having a high risk of having Alzheimer's, or high risk of having cancer, or high risk of having any other disease, so what do you do? What will you do? What will you start? Is there any medicine? For everything there is no medicine, and that's where the role of your true medicine, your inner doctor, comes in. So welcome, I'm Dr. Poonam, founder at Innermbbs, and Innermbbs is nothing but your inner doctor, your mind, body, breath and soul. So when I came across this device, I was like, wow, it is detecting early, no doubt it's a good device, right? And hats off to the research and whatever efforts went in to create the device. But my question to you is, when you are going to detect the diseases early, what you are going to do next? What are you going to do next? If you're detecting early, if you know that there is a high risk and I'm going to develop cancer, or I'm going to develop diabetes, I'm going to develop Alzheimer's, what are you going to do with that knowledge? So my dear friends, the more and more we are wanting to know our risk, whether I am at a risk of developing this or that, or this disease, that disease, we are getting afraid. The fear, the stress created by this very thought is enough to increase your cortisol and other stress hormones in the body, and that starts its process of really making it true, even if it may not become true. But now what's happening is, just imagine, this is a very simple and very nice concept. People want to know whether I have a pre-diabetes, or I have a pre-cancer, or I have a pre-Alzheimer's, or I have something, I have a high risk or not. Now let me tell you, the kind of lifestyle we are leading, yes, I'm repeating, the kind of lifestyle we are leading, the wrong thinking, the wrong eating, most important, wrong eating, wrong lifestyle, all the bad habits, and not charging ourselves. We charge our mobiles, but we don't charge ourselves regularly, right? This kind of lifestyle is bound to have all the high risk factors for all possible diseases. So my dear friends, in this era of gadgets, in this era of so-called Zomato, Swiggy, and thanks to our the stress in the lives which we carry, which we call that it's normal, has made ourselves at high risk of most of the lifestyle diseases, including diabetes, hypertension, cholesterol, cancer. All these are becoming lifestyle diseases, and we all are at risk. You need not undergo any test to find out what is your risk. Now I'm not telling this statement to make you fearful or afraid. It's not about that. It's about realizing that yes, now see, most of us, how many of us are having a healthy BMI? Most of us are obese, or having that extra weight in the body. Now that itself is a bomb. It's a platter of invitation for all the healthy, for all the lifestyle diseases. So what's the point of getting it detected early by a blood test or a scan, and then waiting for it to show and become manifested in your body? So let's understand that our lifestyle, the current lifestyle which we are leading, we are all at high risk. And so rather than running behind detecting it early, or trying to find out the risk, start working on reducing the risk, because we are already at high risk. So the reduction of risk is so easy and so important, and that was the whole idea of starting Innermbbs. Yes, to realize that for everything there is no medicine. Now if you are going to detect Alzheimer's early, if you are going to detect pre-diabetes early, uske liye there is no medicine that okay, you take this and your diabetes will run away. No, there is no medicine to reverse your pre-diabetes or pre-cancer, or there is no medicine to reverse it back. You have to understand that our body has the healing mechanisms to reverse it back. And the healing mechanisms are what? They are the innate repair, healing mechanism, detoxification process, our own immunity working for us. This is what God has given us. We all have that innate power. But somewhere, because of our wrong lifestyle, the bad lifestyle, these repair mechanisms are not working to their full potential because we are not supplying what it needs. It just needs these 4 parameters: a healthy mind, healthy body, a healthy intake of good breath, deep, slow breaths, and that soul spirituality connection. These are the 4 parameters. When we work on that, the inner healing will be activated and all your pre-lifestyle diseases will be reversed. So do not be afraid and go behind checking and finding out the risk. Start working. I mean, get your annual health checkups done. This is not a way to tell don't get your checkups. Please get your checkups done, but don't go with the mindset of fear that what if something comes out, or what if I get it. No, that fear itself will cause the stress hormones and get you what you are wanting to avoid. So what you resist, persist. So don't resist anything. Get your checkups and all done. But at the same time, getting a checkup done, the annual health checkup, is not a replacement for your healthy lifestyle. You can't say that okay, I will get a healthy annual health checkup and I'll not work on myself. You need to work on yourself. There is no escapism from that. All the knowledge what you're reading on the social media or articles and all that, all that, okay? But it's not about the knowledge. Knowledge on its own is not power. It's about the doing. How much do you implement into your action? So let's start working on our minds. And this is what so many videos I have. There are playlists in my channel. Please go and visit the playlist on the mind, how the mind works, how the mind affects our DNA, our immunity. And it is so easy to we just need to be aware and just need to change it. It is a daily process. We have to work daily on ourselves. We are the biggest asset in our life. You are working for your organizations, you're working for your jobs, you're working for others, right? Work for yourself, because you are the most important asset in your life. You are a work in progress. Do not escape from working on yourself, because that is the single most important factor which will give you a happy, healthy, holistic life. So my dear friends, let's tap into the power of your inner doctor, the true doctor sitting within you, your mind, body, breath and soul, and see how amazing and easy, happy, healthy, holistic life achievement is. So thanks a lot. If you found value in this video, please like, share and subscribe, and comment below. What was your biggest learning from this video? What are you planning to start? What are you planning to start and implement about whatever knowledge you know? Because when we are trying to collect a lot of knowledge, we get overwhelmed and then we don't know where to start. So don't collect a lot of knowledge. Whatever knowledge you have, pick 1 or 2 factors and start implementing it. Thanks a lot.